guys, I'm Rahul and welcome back to my channel. So, I'm sure you guys already know what this video is about. I'm sure you guys have seen this big tank of mine in the background for a lot of my new videos. But it came across with a lot of problems because I actually made a top sump for this and I made it out of glass. I thought I'll try something new and DIY and all of that. So it went through a lot of problems. So that's why this title is about the failure or the thing what this whole tank went through. So finally I've sorted things out. So I have a certain suggestions if you guys are planning to make something like this. So I thought before I post the video on how this tank was made, I thought I should show why the reason for the failure. And then I will show, the end of this video itself I'm going to be showing what are the small tweaks I did and which is kind of solve the issue right now. But yeah, it is still with a lot of patchwork. This tank is finally running now, of course, but didn't come out as I planned. So yeah, I just thought I should share this, and I've got some shots of the leakage, and it leaked. The tank actually overflew and there was water all over my fish room. And all this, always happens in the hobby when you're not in the house. So the things you need to be careful when you do something like this, like a top filter kind of a setup. Small tweaks, I think, would it's actually solve the issue. So this video is about first thing would be the disaster. Or disaster or the leak or whatever you want to call it, or the failure of planning. And then the last I've shown how it came back together. So yeah, watch it till the end. It's not very long, yeah, but do keep things in mind before you start. And of course, things what I've used in this project, of course I'm making a detailed video on how this tank was made. So that links, generally most of the things I picked up on Amazon. So the links for all of those are there in this video's description. So you guys can go into the Amazon links and pick up things like the thermometer, the pumps, the media, what of it, all of it is mentioned in this. In general, even the lights, I'm definitely making 3-4 videos on how this whole tank was set up. Yeah, so I've called it the Black Beauty. And everybody gets into this, they'll all be fine. Yeah, so let's get into the video then. Hey, if you're visiting my channel for the first time, do subscribe to our channel. We regularly post videos on disease keeping, planted tanks, flower-on, now even Arowana, and a lot of tips and tricks about the hobby. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. That's very, very important. That's what, otherwise YouTube will never show you my videos and you will not get notified whenever we post update about this tank. So please press the all button next to the subscribe. And yeah, not wasting too much time. Let's get into the video. So we filled some water, and as expected there is a leak, and in two places. Actually it is somewhere in the joint in the center, so it is going through this glass in the bottom and then coming out. It's not a big problem because anyway the tank is in the bottom. My only worry was if it is leaking from the outside, but it is not. And I'm going to fill up some more water and see if there is any leak in this side and in that corner. So this leak, anyway I'm going to do some more silicone. This leak is still okay because anyway water is going to come down only. So it's not a big problem, but anyway we need to rectify it. Potassium permanganate in your hands. This is what happens to your hands. Wash your hands well after doing this. It actually dirties your hand really bad. Yeah, of course it will get disinfected, but you need to wash it well. Yes sir. So need to fill it up a little more and then check what is actually happening. But yeah, this is what happened. But otherwise this is not leaking. There's no leak in this joint. It's okay. It's fine, I think, not much, so I think we'll manage. Right. Let's see the water dripping. These things happen when you try something new. That's the fun part about the hobby. Yeah, when there is a problem is when you think of a new solution. Yeah, let's do it. So I was mentioning earlier about this kind of floating media. So what happens is it's fine when it's here, but in case there is some block and it reaches on this side where the output is there will be, it just happened just now, the entire thing overflowed. This thing always happens. You can see that the stone will go that side and it will block. You can see the water level is increasing now because the flow is stopped. So this media, these stones can actually reach where the output is and actually cause a block. Yeah, so that is very, very dangerous. So now these two stones came down, that's okay. But if this thing gets blocked, it's going to be a big scenario. Something like this. Now you see, the entire thing is reached up. Oh my god, it's going to overflow. So the entire sump will go for a toss. So that is something you should not allow it to happen. Yeah, it's very, very dangerous. Now you see, I have removed the stone, but still the water is not going down in that pressure because it has reached a very high level. So this can happen when you are not in the house or something. So now it's going down slowly. So these kind of floating medias like what we just saw, never use. Please remove it off because you don't know when it will go and make a mess. It can get stuck into your output pipes. It can just get stuck and the entire sump system can go for a toss. The entire tank can overflow. See, it's come down but it's still floating. So I'm just removing. I just wanted to show you people. These are some things you should definitely take care. So when you wash your media, you can see that these kind of stones will come up. They will eventually fall down. I mean, they will eventually settle down, but in the initial stage it is very, very dangerous. So I personally would say don't, when you dip your media in water, you will see that these guys are floating. So these kind of medias please avoid, otherwise you will get into problems. So after fixing up a lot of things, there was a leak. This particular media actually went to the other side and blocked the output and had gone to work. So my entire fish room is full of water. I've been wiping it out from very long now. Yeah, so till there's water. Oh man, crazy work. One of the reasons why this project is getting delayed because I'm still figuring out what's the best way to solve that issue. Yeah, but this is suddenly which happened. So what happens with this filter floss kind of media is once it gets soaked for a long time, it expands. You see, when I put it is very thin and now it's become fat. You can see this, and then it becomes very free like cotton, right? And then it moves. So I need to press it down just like that and just like this. So that's a learning. So if you're keeping this white filter floss kind of media on top in a setup like this, there's a possibility of it to move off. So this particular piece came here and blocked it, and the water from this side started overflowing because water couldn't come out. And yeah, about close to 2 inches of water is on the floor. Lucky there was no other electrical things. I had nothing kept down, but yeah, I had a pump which is full of water now, and yeah, so these are some things you learn from your mistakes. So yeah, I just thought I should say disasters also happen. It's not nothing is perfect, right? Typically, this is what was happening when I started this tank. One is the noise and this. You see this? It's come up. So it's digging from here. Yeah. these are some things which are happening with my tank. It's one of the reasons why my tank is still not ready. And video with me doing all the solutions and finding a solution for this problem is going to be definitely coming soon. Okay, so this has been few of the reasons. The other day actually there was something which happened. I think you would have seen it earlier in this video, but a lot of disasters happened. So keep in mind before you start all this.
Few mistakes later.
So from what and all you guys saw earlier, first things first, I added a piece of glass above the fish tank. So that's what is holding the glass. So that I did actually initially when I made the tank, because the biggest mistake I think what I did was the water flow. If you see here, this portion I kept only 1 inch. So I think you should keep at least half of it, at least about 2 inches or 2.5 inches. Then this kind of a problem will not happen. This is the first mistake. Second is this glass piece, I feel we should have not kept it actually, so the water power could have hit. So I had to add this one small piece so it doesn't fall from here, and I had to add another piece over here above this. That's another jugaad I had to do. So this is another piece which I've added. And if there is an overflow from here, to avoid that I've added this one piece, so the water falls inside and doesn't fall outside. So if you saw earlier, there was a time where this hole got blocked and the water overflew and fell down and the entire room was full of water. So I added this one more piece like that, so if water falls also, it is going to fall back into the tank. And the most important thing which I felt is a good solution is I added a thick piece of glass on top of the media, which is heavy, so which is going to keep the the media pressed. I'm going to add one more piece of glass here to keep this media also pressed. So one time this had come off. Now it is set because this piece has got jammed, so this is not come up yet, but of course I need to add another piece of glass. So I have this one piece, so I'm just going to use it by just putting it down here, just like this. So this just I'm going to be getting another piece like this to put it, so which will keep the media pressed. And glass is a little heavy, so it's not going to, the water is not that strong also in power to push it out. So this way, rest assured, the water leaks have stopped. I added one more piece. There's a lot of piece additions. So my suggestion would be have the back glass much taller, at least about above your water level, at least 2 inches above. So and your flow areas, where the water partitions, have to be much more bigger. I had just given about 1 inch space, so that is very less. So I think we should do at least 2 inches gap, so there's enough place for the water to go. So that is something you guys need to take care. So otherwise now the leaks have stopped, the pressure is fine, now the media will not come up because of the glass. So these are some things which I came up with to solve this issue. Hopefully it works, and I think it works because it's been about a week now since I've done this one piece. Now I just added that. I'm going to get one more piece of glass like this and press this down, so there won't be any other issue like that. And I had media here before, but so there was always spillage from this portion, so I didn't want to take a chance, so I have removed media from here. So these are some things I learnt, and it's still it's been a week now, so it's no problem after I removed media from this section. So this is some solutions. So my final is that what I told earlier, have the back glass taller and the partitions gaps for the water to flow much more than what I've done. I've done only 1 inch, you should do minimum 2.5 inches. So that's my take. Hope you get some ideas out of this, so avoid making the same mistakes what I did. I had to do a lot of patchwork. but it's fun. That's what this hobby is all about. Yeah. So, hope you guys liked the video and understood what things you shouldn't do when you're making a top filter kind of a setup. And these are some of my suggestions, and keep this in mind if you're planning something like this. And these are things which will happen when you try your own things. Definitely, that's one way. It's a fun part about the hobby, and it'll be great when you learn. It's a learning every day. So you try to do new things. So that's when you learn. But generally, I've not shown a lot of my failures. So I just thought I should share this because it's a big project and I really love it. And it's come out really well now finally, and it's cycling. So there are only 3 fish inside. They're currently scared because I'm standing next to them. So definitely some good shots of the video. I mean of them and moving all of them into this tank. All of that is going to come in. So stay tuned. And like I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe and click the all button. Otherwise, you'll not get notified whenever we post videos. And very important thing, the pandemic is still on. Second wave is coming back again. That's what it is. So all of us need to be safe. Wash your hands, wear a mask, try to maintain a good distance, avoid going out in crowded areas. Yeah, so stay safe and take care of your loved ones. And until the next video, bye bye. Cheers.